What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Fina Team and News. When I say I'm so over this conversation, I'm beyond over it, okay? However, this is the last segment that I had set up for this whole marriage and medicine latest episode, hot mess that happened on social media and all of that. For those of you who missed all of my coverage, go to the marriage and medicine playlist or click some of the links in the description below. The Instagram live where Leticia and Heavenly went back and forth. I've already covered that. I've posted two of her Instagram lives, responding and apologizing, all of that. This is the last segment where Heavenly went back on her platform and was so disgusting and had so much to say. I also posted a video of Carlos King being so nasty towards Leticia and certain things that he said. But Quad released a statement basically calling Heavenly a liar. So that's why we're here. Leticia also released a few statements via her Instagram story. So I'm going to read both of those statements and then I'm going to jump in and out, of the things that Heavenly have to say. So let's get into it.
Okay? Light Lateasha ass up. Honestly, let's talk about, we'll talk about the episode when Carlos get here. We can talk about the live a little bit because we're going to be a little messy and then we can kind of break down the episode and what we like to do, okay? Light Lateasha ass up. For what? She already lit up. She's already lit up. I like a challenge. You know what I'm saying? And somebody like Phaedra Parks, Mariah Huck, Quad Webb, that's a challenge for me. This girl I almost feel bad about even talking to her because she sounded a little bit retarded when she started trying to read. Come on, y'all, help me. Give me some challenges in life. Because this little girl said I could never. Never what? She keeps saying I'm jealous of what? I got more of everything. Ovaries, my uterus intact. How can I say this? How can I say this? Because, I don't know where me and Quad at, all right? And I don't really want to bring her up too much. But understand, I was cool with Quad. T, I know all your tea. Go, leave me alone. All the stuff I know about you and your man, I don't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? But your tea is new tea.
Something is seriously wrong with Heavenly. How do you sit on your platform, constantly drag somebody, go on Twitter and everywhere else and talk about them, and when they finally respond to you, then it's leave me alone, I got your tea, don't bother me? Like, how dumb can you be? Now I understand she doesn't face backlash and things like that. She's reckless and all of that, and people don't care. They don't, you know what I'm saying? But girl, everything is documented on your channel. You want to, cover it up with I'm reviewing a show. You can review the show without being disgusting. You've been dragging this woman and it had the nerve to say, leave me alone. Like, what planet are you on?
And I'm not talking about the girl because she gonna retaliate, but her body looked like a 67-year-old. You see what I'm saying? Like Quad got body. Toya got body. Everybody got her body. Look, I'm not body shaming. I'm just saying it only costs $8,000 for a tummy tuck, and you can get a fat transfer on your ass for 4 more. The whole thing is, it only take her one mango season and she'll be bad. But I did hear something about some fibroids. Now, is that a new discovery, or was that something that was already known? Well, I think when we initially met at the holdown, there was a discussion about a referral to a specialist, and there was a heated discussion. Who had a heated discussion? It really was. Like, y'all want to chime me in because look, girl, you know what? I'm not even doing this no more with y'all. But that girl Ben knew she had them problems. I'm telling you, because initially Jackie was seeing her or was going to see her. So it was just this big mix up, and it was a lot of things that were said that were not true. And that's why the blow up happened. But we got to say some of these things for the reunion. Okay? So it's a lot going on. You know what I mean? So I know people promise certain things. But I'm just trying to move on to something else. Quit talking. Thank you so much.
Chad, Dr. Jackie trying to save the day, telling her to shut up and stop talking about that woman. Like, she just have no sense. Like, you are a grown, you know better. You're a grown woman. But if you go on her YouTube platform and watch her older videos with Carlos from the beginning of the season, you will hear her say words and say everything she said on that Instagram live. So once again, I'm being repetitive, but miss me with this whole act. She said my mother and my DC's mother, so now I'm gonna go. Girl, you've been going low the entire season. I didn't see no backlash and uproar when Leticia was minding her business and Heavenly was on her platform talking. I didn't see no backlash about this Instagram live questioning why is the ex-wife even questioning the new wife and all of that. I didn't see no backlash. Oh, but now that Leticia says something to the woman who couldn't stop saying your mama this, your mama that to Mariah on that show. And Mariah used to say that she was projecting.
Your tea is still, and it's all lies because Quad already clocked it. She was just too shocked that after years of constantly saying your mama to other people and dragging their mothers, Mariah especially, that she told someone to go to hell and that person responded, your mama there, okay? Which Leticia apologized for. But she was so shocked that this woman was brave enough to defend herself because most people just simply say, that's just Heavenly being Heavenly, and they allow her to be reckless. And for the first time in a long time, she finally has someone who's fighting back. So now that I no longer have nothing else, let me stop lying and say, oh, by the way, I have your tea. Your husband's talking to Quiet, and Quiet said, listen, I understand you want to have your moment, but don't put me in it. Have your moment on your own. Fight your own battles. Don't use me and do not put me in it. I'm sure she's upset with Quad, but Quad was like, absolutely not. I am not allowing that to slide. Do not put me in it. So let's go ahead and read Quad's statement. Traveling abroad, which I have part 2 of her trip coming up. If you missed part 1, go to the Marriage and Medicine playlist to watch it. Traveling abroad, so I'm getting the news a little late. However, I would like to clear up a previous untrue statement made on a recent Married to Medicine live. T, your husband and I have not, in all caps, are not and will not engage in any form of contact. I am firm in my stance of not being involved or used as a pawn in anyone else's dispute as a tactic to win a petty argument. It is crucial to clarify that there has been absolutely no communication between my ex-husband and me. Any suggestion to the contrary is inappropriate and unfairly diminishes the seriousness of my past experiences with him. Take that, Devilly. Of course, all Heavenly had in her was, yeah, I believe that. Absolutely. You were stuttering when you attempted to throw that out there. Tisha didn't even give you a reaction because she doesn't believe it, and Quad is confirming it. When Carlos attempted to ask you, you were all over the place with your response. First, it was, they've been in contact. Then the next one, it was, I think he still loves her. Then none of her analogies made sense.
I'm not saying that I carry the show. I'm not saying it at all. But y'all got me arguing with ignorant ass Sweet Tea. That's the only person that will play with me at this point.
My point. Everybody else clocked her tea and knows that she does this for attention. And that's why every single one of them are paying her dust. She really thinks talking about someone's uterus and hitting below the belt equals playing with them. That's how low you have to go to play.
Phaedra's not going to do it. Jackie's not going to do it. Simone's not going to do it. And Toya really ain't doing it either. So who can I play with? Sweet Tea, you got to give it to Sweet Tea that at least she got the gun. She's a little retarded. She don't really care. She can't really hang, but she trying. And I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know, I get what you're saying. And number one, we because I love you, we can't say the R word. Okay, so
what did I say? What R word?
I don't want to repeat it, but the R word, that's okay. It's just a word you can't use. It starts with an R. It's okay. Just okay,
know let's keep going. Okay.
No, I got
you. The fact that Sweet Tea, and I got a couple of questions, and you tell me if I'm wrong. Sweet Tea had a whole scene about being infertile, right? Not being infertile, having endometriosis or whatever. To me, she met with the doctor. Okay, that was interesting. No. The interesting part with me was at the dinner table, which I was not there because I would have asked the right questions. And she said that she went to the doctor a while ago and the doctor told her that she's just going to have to deal with her pain. My question for Sweet Tea is, how the fuck long did you know you had these problems? Because look like you came to Dr. G with false pretenses. Look like to me, if you come in with a baby emoji and you got 50 to 75% chance of not being able to have a baby, that should have been discussed a long freaking time ago. You cannot come in my DMs with a baby emoji and you know you bleed and hurting. Now, I don't know when it started, but it couldn't have started this year. That's my question, and that's my drama for the show. Now, I was pregnant when I got married, but my man know what he was getting, okay? Right? So don't talk about me. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to come on this show, you're going to watch this show, be a fan of this show, be a fan of Quad, want her life, and then come on the show promising a baby, bitch, you better have a baby. You better have a baby, because all this y'all talking about, you had to have been on there. We get pap smears all the time. There's no way you could tell me that my walls of my uterus are falling, and bitch, I didn't know it. Come on now, don't do this season, this year, because honestly, that scene was taped at the beginning of the year. So she knew it at the beginning of the year that she was having these problems. Now, if she had it at the beginning, did she not know last year? Did she not know the year before? So when you gave me a baby emoji because you knew Dr. G really wanted a baby, and you came on the show with that pretense, I got a question with that.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a pushover. You heard me from the other that she's jealous. I'm sorry that you had to trap your husband to get yours. I ain't have trapped mine. I ain't get pregnant. Even right before we got married, I had endometriosis and was stage 4 and was told could possibly have trouble having a baby and still got married.
One thing about me, I will always come with the receipts and facts. So that's my point. The man knew before they got married, and he still married her. Yes, I want a kid. Yes, I want kids, but I love the woman. She's not just here as a vessel to carry my kids and then have a nice life. I love her, and that's why I put a ring on it. It's beyond just having a kid. So when you all sit on your platform, hey, Harry Carlos, and you lied to this man, like this man is a kid, like he wasn't aware she was going through all of this before a wedding. He could have walked away before the wedding, but he didn't. If you watch the episode and you heard her conversation with her husband, he was so pleasant. He was so positive. Yes, absolutely, I want children, but I love my wife, okay? It's beyond she's just here to give me kids. I love her. We will get through this. They said 50%. That means we have another 50% chance, and I'm being positive. And then there's all of these comments of women who heard the same news, but they have 3, 4, 5 kids. So they will be fine. But you could tell from that conversation, this is a man that already knew all of this, okay?
Not all tea and all shade aside, my mama coming out of hell to whip your ass, because if your mama come to me, my mama coming out of hell to whip your ass and your mama ass. And the sister that I don't speak to will whip your sister ass, okay? Because I heard that y'all got a lot going on down there in them small towns, and I ain't even gonna talk about it. But what she need to do is leave me alone and understand why she came on the show saying she could get this man and knew, allegedly.
Well, the thing is this. I think instead of having Quad on her vision board, she should have had, some eggs and some babies. So I do agree with that.
My mama got a better chance of having a baby than she do. And hell. In hell. That's all I got to say. Understand this, Carlos. I'm cool with Quad. I was cool with Quad. I don't know where we at now. But I got all your tea. I got all your tea, Sweet Tea. You might want to leave me alone.
What is the tea with Sweet Tea?
I'm gonna save it for the reunion because I wanted to say 2 words to me and I'm gonna bust it all out. Leave me alone. I know everything. Okay.
What do you know about Sweet Tea that she doesn't want to get out?
At the BravoCon, Dr. G could not be in the same room with him and Quad. He left Sweet Tea by herself when we were on the stage. All our husbands were there to support us. Dr. G left because he could not be in the same room with Quad. Let's not talk about
why can't he be in the same room with Quad?
You answer that for me.
No, but you were there. What did you see?
I saw that the man did not want to be there with him and Quad. He could not see Sweet Tea and Quad in the same room with his feelings for Quad. That's what I saw.
The fact that she can lie with a straight face. Here's Leticia on her way to BravoCon way before Heavenly said anything, and someone asked her if her husband was going to BravoCon, and let's listen to her response.
Is Dr. G going to BravoCon? He's not actually going to BravoCon, but he will be meeting up with me, and we're going to be hanging out, getting something to eat.
Heavenly have no clue this Instagram live happened, and the woman said that her husband wasn't going to be at BravoCon, but he was going to come to support her, where they were going to go out and have dinner and have fun and enjoy Vegas together. But he's not about to walk around and be on long panels all day. I don't blame him. So in this moment of Instagram live, there was no argument. There was no accusations about this person came and this happened and that happened. This woman answered that question quickly, smoothly, to the point, honestly. So he was in Vegas, but she just provided you the reason why he didn't come to the actual stage. And I don't blame him. I'm not walking around doing all of that. Also, the analogy that she made could also work the opposite way. Quad said she was physically assaulted by Dr. G, allegedly. Dr. G said that's not true. You did this to me. Quad said, well, you did this to me, and we both have a mugshot, okay? So if Quad said, I do not want to be in the same room with him because of that history, I do not want to see him, I do not want to be around him, it doesn't mean she loves him. It means I don't want to share the same space with him because I just don't want to. However, as we saw in the mid-season trailer, she will be in the same space with him because she showed up to do her job. She said hi, he said hi, and it was all good.
When you said last night that Dr. G is still calling Quad, when was the last time, based on your factual knowledge, that Dr. G called Quad?
I do think I shouldn't have said that because I'm not trying to ruin nobody. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But I really do think that if Quad snapped her fingers, and I don't think Quad probably wanted me to put that out there, but if I snap my fingers, Quad could have that man back. And y'all know that's true. Y'all know that's true.
No, you already said that. But my question to you is, since Greg's been married to Sweet Tea, has he called Quad?
I am going to refrain. I should have said that. I'm sure Quad don't want that out there, so I'm not going to say that, okay?
Once again, Quad already denied it and called her a liar, so next.
So we're going to move on. I'm a backpedaling pussy pop.
That's okay. When he called Quad, was he calling Quad to get back together with her?
I don't know. You know, it's always a conversation about what we need to do to close things and finish things up. You know how people do when they trying to, you know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying to you is Quad is not interested in the man at all. You know what I'm saying? And when they having conversations about different things, Sweet Tea swears to Jesus that she knows everything, that Dr. G tells her everything. Baby, you don't know the half of it, boo. Leave me alone. Baby, if I got a child like that, maybe I got a baby because my uterine walls are intact. And my rebuttal to that is, girl, I got more everything than she do. My uterus is intact. I can't 3 babies. I don't have to keep saying it.
Do you think Sweet Tea is trying to make herself relevant by attacking you because that's the only way she'll get on the blogs?
That's the only way she can get on the blog.
How do you sit on your platform, attack someone consistently, but then the person sitting next to you, where on the screen next to her, have the nerve to say, do you think she's attacking you to get on the blogs? Like, Carlos, you went in on Dr. Simone. You can't be this delusional. You literally go live with this woman all the time and hear her attack this woman unprovoked, all in the name of, I'm reviewing the show. And you have the nerve to say you think she's attacking her to get on the blogs when it's actually the opposite and the other way around. And I saw other blog pages posting Leticia coming for Carlos a little bit of responding, all of that. I have yet to see anyone reposting the clip of him saying, instead of posting quad on your vision board, you should have posted eggs and babies. That is so low down, dirty, and disgusting. And everybody is skipping over that part and going to other parts of his life intentionally. And I'm noticing that. She's upset because she thought she could sun this woman. And Leticia was like, absolutely not. And started fighting back. And now she's like, what have I gotten myself into? And she's pulling anything out of her hat that she feels like is going to stick. It's like, girl. Anyways, let's continue to listen because I still did not read what Leticia posted. I just flashed it on the screen. So we're going to read that and it.
Not that I'm just, you know what I'm saying? But nobody wants to play on this show. Like, come on now, Phaedra, you can't. Come on now. You got to help. I'm just saying, don't shut my shit down.
Have you asked her to help? Have you asked Phaedra to help you?
Yes.
And what was her answer?
She said she will.
She and what way? When?
Well, this season gone, so what you want? What you want? And she did a lot this season.
Lateasha wrote, I didn't start anything. This not Razorback troll been talking about me consistently for months. Not it. It talked about my body, marriage, medical issues, and disregarded my career. My story hadn't even aired and she was already trying to tell it on YouTube channel falsely. She does all of this just to promote the show, but out of my expense. As you can see, Leticia is still going in. She, as in Dr. Heavenly, played a huge part of getting me on this show, but only to use me as a pawn to help herself and her sister. With a storyline to pick on me, which is disgusting. They've been going on a hate sweet tea campaign for the past 2 months. It's just really funny to me because I mind my business. Keep playing with me if you want to, but I'm not taking no more in 2024. Of course, she added her little quotations next to sister, so you can figure out because we all know Heavenly sister, like her blood sister, is not on the show. She wants people to educate themselves. Lord, please come educate the people on what endometriosis is and how it's diagnosed, because you had people like, oh, you knew and all of that. And I read a lot of comments of women responding, I'm 36, I just found out. I'm in my 40s, I just found out. I'm in my 30s, I just found out because I was trying to have a kid. I saw a lot of those comments. But anyways, once again, Lateasha, I'm praying for your strength. Heavenly will continue to go to hell with the attacks and all of that. The fact that you're standing up for yourself, stay strong, get your receipts together for the reunion. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. And as far as Heavenly goes, there's only so many ways you can say disgusting, trash, gutter, below the belt, and all of that. Those are all of the names and ways that I feel like by her constantly throwing the fact that, you know, she can have 3 kids and all of that out there and uterus this and uterus that. It's just nasty at this point and I'm over it. That's why I'm not spending so much time on her doing all of that, because when you already see someone below the barrel and like in the gutter, nothing that leaves their mouth shocks you anymore at this point. All you can do is just pray for them. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.
I'm getting something to eat. Thank you. It's that ring, yes, the ring. I actually asked Gregory to give me a smaller ring. Like, I didn't care, y'all, really, honestly. I don't know much about, like, you know, the carats and all that kind of stuff. I was just like, you know, I saw a ring, a shape that I liked, and we went to the ring store.